Commander, you've got a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you, Trainer. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Mass Effect 3. Today we'll be doing some DLC quests and some things like that, while I wait for Dragon Age Inquisition operations to get done. We might even finish this today. I don't know. Well, probably not. I mean, let's be real here. Oh, Miranda. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a fantastic day, and let's get to it. From Miranda. Commander, I heard about your stay with the Alliance. I can only imagine what nonsense they cooked up to keep you there. We should talk. It's safer in person. You'll find me on Citadel Bay D24. Hackett. From Kaylee Sanders. Hi, Commander. I didn't have time to thank you properly after you got us out of the Academy, and Admiral Hackett agreed to send this your way. While my students are out on duty, I'm doing what I can to help with the Crucible. It's an amazing project, more advanced than anything I've ever seen before. Some of our more tech-minded kids are staying back to help out too, and watching them work, it's the future, Commander. This project will inform human progress for generations, and they'll have you to thank for it. You're goddamn right.
I just got word. Everyone from Grissom Academy has arrived safely.
We wouldn't have known about them if you hadn't caught the distress signal. Nice work.
Thanks, Commander.
You're welcome, Trainer. Alright, let's get down to the shuttle bay, because while I was busy scanning things, I know she wanted me to talk to Cortez.
They're everywhere. You just get taken to. I can't just sit here doing nothing. Stay with me. Run. Get out of there. You can make it. No, I can't, Steve. But you can. Promise me. I love you. But I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve. No, don't. I love you. But I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve. No, don't.
Commander. Sorry. Didn't see you there. This is a recording from Ferris Fields. Months ago. I lost a lot of friends that day. I lost my husband. I grieved. Said goodbye, made my peace.
You watched him get taken?
You were talking with him when the collectors hit?
I was organizing construction at a remote station a few clicks south of the main colony. Robert managed to get outside of the field the collectors put up. Instead of running, he called me.
Sorry for your loss. He obviously cared a lot about you.
He was afraid I wouldn't let go. But for him, I moved on. Or at least I thought I had. Then the invasion hits, there's no time. And the one thing I grab is this. I mean, what's the point of moving on with your life when everything is going to hell?
Start thinking that way and we've already lost.
Yeah, you're right, but... well, to be honest, I've never felt as alone as I do right now.
You're not
I'm
alone,
here for you.
Steve. I'm here. Anytime you need me.
I appreciate that, Shepard, I really do. But don't worry, Commander. When I'm in that pilot seat, I'm there 100%. I won't fail you. It's just the downtime between missions that's hard, you know?
I know.
Commander, I feel terrible about leaving you on Grissom Academy like that.
I did order you to leave.
Yeah, it doesn't make me feel any better. I'm just glad it all worked out.
I mean, to be fair, I did order you to go away. Weapon damage, ammo, I mean, N7 Defender's not too bad. It's definitely decent. So, breather. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna stick with the... I don't know, I really like this. I really like this because of the weapon and the melee damage increase. Besides, it looks fucking cool. You can't tell me it doesn't. We're gonna keep that for now. But I will see about upgrading if I have some money. I do indeed have money. Okay, so what are we upgrading? Wait, what? I could have sworn I had other things I needed to upgrade. Executioner, Eviscerator, and Blood Pack. Let's do that. Ah, Eviscerator. There we go. Blood Pack Punisher. Probably going to spend all of my money just getting all of this stuff done. Because it's not my weapons that matter. Well, it's only my weapons that matter. 10,000. Are you kidding me? Holy shit. Where's the... There's the Executioner. Wait, what the fuck was I upgrading? Was I upgrading the Punisher? I think I was. Which is fine by me, but... Let's be honest. God, I've spent so much money already just upgrading these ones. Ugh. Okay, let's upgrade some things for other people. I mean, I can start upgrading the Typhoon. Improved weapon damage, ammo capacity, and weight. Decent, but I don't care about that right now. What's my weight at? 116%. Wow, it went down a lot. Like, holy shit. Okay. Oh. There we go. Means I could put in for... God. I mean, 9%'s not bad, but I don't really need to be carrying around so many weapons. I mean, these are fine. Like, completely fine. We're good. I should probably check everybody else, actually. If I can. Nope. Alright. That's fine. Do we need to talk to James? Let's talk to James. Mr. Vega. Do you want to talk?
That Jack is a mean SOB.
Nope.
But kind of hot. If you like
Hey.
that sort of thing.
Hey. Stay away from her. She's mine. Or she was. I guess Liara's mine now. Or, who did I choose? Did I choose Liara? I think I chose Liara. Pretty sure I did. No, Garrus. That's right. I'm with Garrus now. That's right. I'm fine with this.
Nothing to report, Commander.
Alright, Adams. Take care.
Breaking now.
The cargo
City
bay.
of 4 million blasted from orbit. Adelaide, Australia is no more. New footage from Earth reveals the Reaper's plans to attack large industrial centers. Which cities are next? Find out inside the battle space.
I mean, you really shouldn't turn that into news. You should just be telling everyone, get the fuck off of Earth and run. Just saying. Sorry, my friend. Hello. Why are you standing in front of my... It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Let's see if there's any upgrades we can grab.
Excellent find, Commander. The information...
Oh, sweet. There is. Ooh, weapon upgrades. What do we got? Weapon damage or ammo capacity? Let's do weapon damage. What upgrades do I got?
Network terminal has...
Let's see what I already have.
Been updated.
Shields and weapon damage. Oh, that's shame. That's a damn shame. Ah, David, you won't get this for a while unless you find an extranet connection working on Earth. I've made it out to this weapon we're building. The device isn't even halfway complete, and it's the most breathtakingly complicated piece of technology I've ever seen. I wish you could see this thing we're creating. It gives me hope. Take care for my sake. And to Jack. Hey, Sanders, checking on the kids? How are they, Jack? They'll do good. This gonna be long? I kinda got shit to do. I wanted to tell you, I persuaded some Alliance friends to part with that bionic amp you and the children were testing at Grissom. You can pick it up on the Citadel. Damn, one of the L3X1s? You know how much shit I could tear up with one of those installed? I had an idea. Look after yourself. Yeah. Hey, thanks. Ah, God, I love it.
It was odd to see an entire academy just for biotic children.
Don't
Wait,
Asari
don't Asari
have
have
biotic
those?
schools?
Every Asari school includes biotic training programs. It's basic education. Still, those children in the academy were very impressive. I'm sure Jack's proud.
I'm sure she is. Jack is amazing, after all. Meow. Yeah, we're going to be streaming for a few hours today, guys. So, just buckle up and hang tight.
One of the worst parts of this war is watching the kids react. If they're lucky, they grow up thinking the galaxy is basically a decent place. Some rough spots here and there, but for the most part, life makes sense. Now they find out it was all a lie. They wake up to see these things in the dark that just want to destroy everyone they ever cared about. If they survive, there'll be a lot of angry orphans out there looking for answers.
Yeah, but that's what we're
Looks
here
like
for.
we beat
give
Cerberus
the
again.
answers.
Do you think the
does.
elusive man fires lieutenants over failures like this, or just lines them up against the wall and gets it over with?
Who knows, man? Who knows, Garrus? Point is, we're beating their ass, and that's all that matters, man. Alright. How you doing, Doug?
I'm glad to see we have Garrus back. I wanted to help with his scars, but I think he actually likes them. Good to see.
Good to see you too, Chocos. Reassign powers, reassign powers. There's Legion's old room. Alright, let's get out of here. How's my, I haven't played this in a while. I need to remember what I got. Biotic Charge, Assault Mastery, Fitness, Lash. Lash is really fun. Alright. I think we're good. We're pretty squared away and set up to rock the boat a bit. No Kasumi, no... Wow, we really didn't do much last time, huh? Gotta remember that I didn't really do anything last time. Alright. That's right, we're just in the start of this. Jesus Christ. There's so much I have to do. But it's fine. As long as I keep focused, keep moving, we're good to go.
Commander.
How you doing, trainer? Okay, you're good. Let's go talk to Edie and Joker, see how they're holding up. I also need money. I need lots and lots of money.
Hey, I know I used to rag on Garrus for being all angry, but I'm glad he's back. There's a whole lot of crap out there needs a bullet between the eyes. Plus, we might... So Jack's an instructor? I guess anyone who messes with biotic kids gets turned into a small stain on the floor and ceiling. Ooh, and that was Cerberus attacking the academy. Man, that must have been like Christmas for her. Anyway, nice job on getting them out of there.
They were thrown out.
Commander? Commander?
Yes,
How you doing,
Shepard?
Edie?
Does that body have any useful advantages?
Very few. It's optic space forward only. It has no integrated weapon systems or anti-missile countermeasures.
I meant in comparison to organic bodies, not the Normandy.
Oh, I will reassess. The body is resistant to modern small arms fire and temperature extremes. Its balance and agility seem excellent. Its fine manipulation servos and software allow for precision tasks. I'm curious to see if I can alter them.
Can an AI be curious?
I am not entirely free from motivation, Shepard. Cerberus programmed me with several core functions that simulate desires. For example, my primary objective to keep the Normandy functioning is similar to your self-preservation instinct.
Interesting.
How's the new
How are you
body
liking the
working
new
out?
body?
It is interesting. The crew are approaching this platform to speak to me, even though they can do so anywhere in the ship. It's as if they wish to treat me as part of the crew. I am not, but this changes my perspective. I like it.
I didn't realize you had preferences.
I do not precisely enjoy something as you do, but my programming contains priorities. Actions that fulfill those priorities creates positive feedback for me. I tell the organic crew that I like it. It is shorthand.
Will all this new feedback be too distracting?
Do not worry, Shepard. I only forget to recycle the Normandy's oxygen when I've discovered something truly interesting. That was a joke.
Carry on, Edie.
Understood. If you wish to talk more,
I love Edie.
this
Noted.
I love Edie so much. She's great. I love all the characters except for Vega and whatever the face's name was. I think it's Taylor. Or Jacob. Yeah, Jacob, that was the one. I don't like Caden, Jacob, or fuck, I forget his name already. Caden, Jacob, or Vega. There we go. Alright, so let's go recover that Prothean artifact. We got a few DLCs. Just go throw those out of the way. And, oh, no Reapers. That's nice.
I found something.
Oh, there we go. What do we got here? Come on, give it. We get protein data files. That's nice. Scan the whole galaxy. Oh, there we go. Fuel. Awesome. So, how many are in here? Just 2? Or is there 3? I feel like there should be 3. Nope, only 2. Alright, let's go. Here we go. Here we go.
Signal confirmed.
Oh, those Reapers are just right there, huh? Alright. Sorry, I'm trying to deal with messages and everything else. 20%. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, no. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is going to be so rough. I don't know if we're going to be able to get there in time to stop the Reapers from getting there for me. I'd rather not have to deal with them, too. Oh, God. Yep. Nope, not getting there yet. Best I might be able to do is scan one more time before... Okay.
Evasion successful.
Anything up here? No? Okay. Oh, fuck. There is. Son of a bitch. Okay. Ding. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Remains of Reaper Destroyer. Nice. Weapon damage. Ooh.
Reapers eluded.
60%. There's 80%. Oh no, they're right on top of me too. Oh, really? Oh god.
Faster than light jump successful.
Yep. Let's scared. I don't want to leave this planet. Can we just stay here? The Reapers will never find us. Hey, a flotilla. Oh,
Invasion successful.
okay. Whew. Let's get back over there. Grab that fuel. Only 200 units. Be right back, guys. Sorry about that, guys. I had to run and do something real quick. But I am back now for the foreseeable future. And let us get this artifact. Again, I hope you're all having a really good day today. Oh. Let's take Liara and Garrus. My little love triangle. You know what? Go ahead and use the executioner as well. Hey Garrus, what do we got for you, buddy? The Kishonk and the Striker. And I'll give it a precision scope. Yep, alright. Need to level up one more time. Oh shit, really? There we go. Wow. Really haven't done anything for you, have I? Turian Rebels. Weapon damage or durability? Weapon damage. Assault rifle damage by 50. He's just gonna be pain everywhere. And I'll give him some armor piercing ammo. Dang. Ammo's cover penetration by 60% and decrease the effectiveness of armor targets. There we go. All right. Dun, 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 dun.
Eden Prime. This is where it all began.
Yep.
Where the Prothean beacon gave you the vision that warned us about the Reapers.
And where Saren launched his first major attack with the Geth.
Yes. And now, with Cerberus here, Eden Prime's colonists are under attack again.
Seems like more than just 3 years ago.
I remember the reports. I was busting my ass trying to find evidence against Saren. Hearing that he'd attacked a colony while I sat mired in bureaucracy, that was a bad day.
It got better.
We got him in the end.
That we did.
Cerberus hit Eden Prime hard. Whatever they found here was worth a major offensive. There are survivors elsewhere on the colony, but they killed everyone near the dig site.
Alright.
We'll avenge the people
Focus on the
Eden Prime,
artifact.
but our first priority has to be whatever Cerberus has found.
Understood.
Do you have any idea what Cerberus found?
The Alliance didn't get any specifics about what Cerberus has uncovered. But whatever it is, it's better off with us than with Cerberus.
I'm bringing you in as close to the dig site as I can.
Thank you,
No way we'll
Cortez.
avoid detection, but you should have a few minutes.
Understood.
Suit
All right,
up,
everyone,
guys.
get ready to move.
With luck, we can get to the dig site before Cerberus knows we're here.
And if not, we just rip them apart.
No sign of survivors. Come on, we need to find the...
We will. But first...
dig site.
Hold on now. Me and Garrus gotta ready up.
What a beautiful
colony once.
It can be
It
so.
survived, Sarah. It can survive this.
You're goddamn right it can.
Lose one, you can always move to another.
But you'd still remember.
Liara, don't be such a Debbie Downer. Come on. This way. Where do we go this way? I think we go this way. Shepard's decked out in fucking knight armor. We got Garrus over here wearing the space marine suit, and she's just wearing a lab outfit. I feel like one of us came too prepared, and the other one came unprepared. Then again, she was biotic, so.
It's a Prothean tech sticking out of the ground like an old bone.
So, Liara, ever dug up, what do humans call it? A dinosaur?
No, dinosaurs and other fossils would be paleontology. I'm an archaeologist. I study artifacts left by sapient species. The two fields are completely different, and... you were joking.
A bit. But at least you're catching on these days.
I love their reactions with each other. Alright, let's look at everything, grab everything we possibly can. Ding. So I know there's like salvage and things that you can get for like extra data. We've taken more able-bodied men and women from pacified neighborhoods. Colonists generally have accepted the story that they have gone to perform tedious but safe manual labor in a Cerberus research camp on the other side of the planet. And when we increased food rations as payment for the work, most of the complaints died down. Mainly, maintain the story as long as possible. We don't have the manpower to fight the entire colony. These families knew they were never going to see some of their sons and daughters again. There's no way they'd cooperate.
Shepard, this Cerberus data could help the colonists still alive on other parts of Eden Prime.
How?
I can get this intel to Eden Prime's resistance. Maybe it will help them fight back against... There! That's the elevator that leads down into the dig site.
Yeah, but we... Oh. That's a shame.
Goddess, that doesn't seem possible. It's not a Prothean artifact, it's... a Prothean.
Like the Collectors, or those bodies we found back on Ilos.
Like the bodies we found back on Ilos. But this one is alive.
You're right. That doesn't sound possible.
You saw Prothean stasis chambers in the archives on Ilos. The only reason those failed was a lack of power. Cerberus found this in an underground bunker. It still has power. He's been in stasis for the past 50,000 years, waiting for us. Think of what we could learn.
What can you tell me about the Protheans? The people, not the technology.
Given your experience with the Prothean cipher, you probably know as much about them as I do. The Prothean Empire spanned the known galaxy. They uplifted countless other species to help them join the galactic community.
Galactic community? You'd think they had something like a council?
Yes, exactly. Their cultural and artistic expression are actually quite close to those of the ancient Asari. And given their similar interests in helping other species, it's clear that they believed in interspecies cooperation.
They had an empire that spanned the entire galaxy. It's unlikely they did that just by playing nice.
Of course. They must have had an impressive military as well. Whatever the Protheans were, finding one alive represents an incredible opportunity.
Whatever he is, he's better with us than with Cerberus. Open the pod.
Of course. Cerberus damaged the life pod when they excavated it. The life signs are unstable.
Then let's get him out of there.
No, breaking open the pod would kill him. We have to find the command signal that ends the stasis mode. We also need to figure out how to physically open the pod without doing more damage. Cerberus took over the labs nearby to research what they found at the dig site. That's likely our best bet.
Okay.
There they are.
Let's get moving. Keep forgetting this is a shotgun. Fucking missed. Didn't miss that time.
Alright, let's get moving before more of them come back.
That seems a bit rough. A poor Cerberus dog. I'll take that. Local resistance is heavy in the south and west sections of the colony. We've pulled most of our troops from the north neighborhoods to assist. All remaining troops in the north neighborhood continue standard patrol activities to maintain the illusion of a large presence in that area. The locals knew we were understaffed, they could do some serious damage.
Colonists. The more we find, the better chance they'll have.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll find it all, or at least most of it. There's no time limit on this mission after all, so get this done. Act. I saw a turret. I did see a turret. Oh boy. What do you guys? We got more from our source than Eden Prime's resistance movement that we can expect an attack on our security center between 2200 and 2300 tomorrow night. They're pulling in forces from across the colony. This gives us the perfect chance to destroy their leadership. Once the attack is contained, allow Dr. William Cambiata to escape, firing near-miss shots to keep it realistic. He's given us good information, and with luck, the locals will see him as a daring hero and the only man to escape the Cerberus trap.
Perfect.
They might
This
even put him
intel
in
will give
charge.
Eden Prime's resistance movement a real chance to push Cerberus out of their colony.
Right then. Run. Hi guys, what you up to? Hope you don't miss me too much. He should die from that. He should. Oh, he did. Now he did. Oh. Wow, he went flying. That's great. I love that.
That lab found footage of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to figure out how to physically open the pod.
Yeah. I've got to find the rest of the data. I think there's more than 3. Right, Eden Prime. Yeah. Strength, okay. Got a few more places we can check to find the rest of that data. Over here. Ooh, that looks bad.
They were gunned down while having drinks and watching the game. This isn't a military stronghold, it's somebody's home.
We didn't kill these people, and we're going to shut down the bastards who did.
Ow. Could just not. Get fucked. Well, aren't they having a bad day? That was almost really bad.
There.
Okay.
That lab found
There we
footage
go.
of the Protheans. Cerberus is studying it to find the stasis deactivation signal.
Yeah, I mean, I think I found all the information. I searched every home.
I never thought our empire would fall. It won't. We will sleep here until the Reapers return to Dog Space. Then we will rise, 1,000,000 strong. For the Empire. For the Empire. Get to your stasis pod. Victory. Broadcast the stasis readiness signal to all life pods.
And the refugees who have yet to reach the bunker.
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire.
I've got the signal.
You understood that?
You didn't?
No. All I saw was static. Cerberus was trying to make sense of it without success. The Prothean cipher you received on Pharaohs, it lets you see the images as a Prothean would, and understand their language.
Whatever, Tess. I saw the
Indeed.
video. And the signal they used.
Perfect. Then we just need to figure out how to physically open the pod.
Come on. Ooh, there's a door over here I didn't check. Nope. Alright. Do your thing, computer.
Victor, seal the bunker!
Acknowledged.
How many have we lost?
Reaper forces have destroyed approximately 300,000 life pods.
Third of our people.
Alert! North side bulkhead cannot be sealed. Hostiles detected.
Then all forces to the north.
You understood that one too?
Yes.
Excellent. Then we have everything we need to open the pod.
Oh boy.
Backup forces are here.
Hide. Oh, fuck off. There we go. Oh shit. There we go. Classic beat down. That's all that was needed. Oh fuck me. Wow. What? Just wow. Oh well, that sucks. Who else? You? Die. Anyone else want some? No? Thought not. Ugh. Go on this side. Well, this sucks. I don't know which, I don't know where it wants me to go. It said find another way to the pod, but there's not another way. It's there. Means we're out and around. Here. Nope. Where's... It's here somewhere. My dumbass is never figuring this out. Okay. Maybe this way. Climbing up. Nope. Sorry, was that? It's not an actual ladder, no. Damn. Can't help but feel this is the right way, but it's not really the... Ah, come on, game. Why do you gotta make things difficult on me? Is there a way out over here? Oh, it just leaves the same fucking area. What the fuck, guys? Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. Alright. Haha, point and laugh. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, there's an idiot. Ah, nope. All the way around. Alright.
I'm transmitting the signal.
Perfect. It'll take a few moments for the life pod to process it.
Affirmative! Heavy Cerberus.
Understood.
Here they come.
You get to die now. Ugh.
Looks like we got a second to catch our breath.
If anybody needs fresh clips or a bathroom break, now's the time. Yes, Shepard.
Has the life pod ended stasis mode?
We're almost there!
Of course.
I saw a supply cache in the building next door if you want to stock up.
I can lay down a singularity to block enemy access. Heavy mech, don't let it get close!
Oh dear Jiminy. Everyone focus on that mech. Everything else is small. Burn, baby, burn.
There. You can open the life pod now.
Open sesame. Hello.
It may take him some time to fully regain consciousness. Be careful, he's confused. Remember, it's been 50,000 years for us, but for him, it's only been...
A few minutes!
No. The bunker is falling. There is no other option.
There are pods online! Those soldiers are still alive!
Their sacrifice will be honored in the coming Empire. Preparing neutron bombardment. Get to your life pod now.
Clarify.
Sensors are damaged. Automated reactivation is not an option. You'll remain in stasis until a new culture discovers this bunker. This may lead to a power shortage.
Do not shut off more pods. I need the few that are left.
Power needs will be triaged appropriately. You will be the voice of our people.
I will be more than that. How many others?
Just you. You can understand me?
Yes. Now that I have read your physiology, your nervous system, enough to understand your language.
So you were reading me while I was seeing...
Our last moments. Our failure.
I saw what happened to your people. I know you must be grieving. But they died 50,000 years ago. My people are dying right now.
Shepard, whatever you did got Cerberus interested.
Asari. Human. Turian. I am surrounded by primitives.
It's not safe here. Will you join us?
You fight the Reapers?
Yes.
Then we will see.
Okay, Javik, you jackass.
A living Prothean.
That's correct, Admiral. But he's not quite what we expected.
Commander, our scientists barely understand what they need to do here. If the Prothean can help us construct this device, we need his cooperation.
Understood, Admiral.
We're losing colonies faster than we can evacuate. We've never seen a force like the Reapers.
He has, Admiral.
Can he help us?
I intend to find out.
Good. Cerberus slipped up and gave us a new weapon. Don't let it go to waste. Hack it out.
Shepard, I need you down in the port cargo hold. It's about our new guest.
I'm on my way.
Oh boy.
What's the problem?
I've tried to make the room more accommodating, but they're not letting me talk to him.
Apologies, Doctor. Contact protocol with a new species. Assume hostility. We had to dust off the regulations.
But he's not new. I've spent my life studying Protheans.
At ease. I don't think our guest will be a problem. Will he?
That depends on you. I can sense fear in you, anxiety and distress. The Reapers are winning.
What do you mean, you sense?
All life provides clues for those who can read them. It is in your cells, your DNA. Experience is a biological marker.
Then what exactly did I experience back on Eden Prime? That was a hell of a flashback.
The battle left its own mark on me. I communicated this to you. It can work both ways.
Like your beacons.
Yes. Which... You found one. You saw it all. Our destruction, our warnings. Why weren't they heeded? Why didn't you prepare for the Reapers, human?
It's Commander. And nobody could understand your warnings. The beacon nearly killed me.
Then communication is still primitive in this cycle.
We pieced together what we could, and used it to stop a Reaper invasion 3 years ago.
Then the extinction was delayed.
Now we have your plans for the device. We're going to build it.
Device?
The weapon your people were working on. I'd hoped you could tell us how to finish it.
We never finished it. It was too late.
Then I take it you don't know anything about the catalyst.
No. I was a soldier, not a scientist. Skilled in one art, killing.
What was your mission?
Among my people, there were avatars of many traits. Bravery, strength, cunning. A single exemplar for each.
Which are you?
The embodiment of vengeance. I am the anger of a dead people, demanding blood be spilled for the blood we lost. Only when the last Reaper has been destroyed will my purpose be fulfilled. I have no other reason to exist. Those who share my purpose become allies. Those who do not become casualties.
Then I'd say you found an ally. The goal of this ship is to wipe the Reapers from existence.
But how far are you willing to go to achieve that goal? Lies are easy to detect, but you seem to be telling the truth, Commander. For now.
We found this at the dig site. I assume it belongs to you.
It is a memory shard.
Could it help us with the device?
No. It contains only pain. But I will help you fight. And the last thing the Reapers hear before they die will be the last voice of the Protheans, sending them to their grave.
If you don't mind, I have a few more questions I'd like to ask.
Here it comes.
I've written over
Here
a
it
dozen
goes.
studies on your species. I've published in several journals that...
Amusing. Asari have finally mastered writing.
I'm sorry.
Never mind. What do you wish to know?
Oh my god.
We've never seen a species with this sensory ability you have.
It was common among my people, imparting experience through touch, the chemistry of life. Complicated ideas could be absorbed in seconds.
That sounds very useful.
We evolved as hunters. Reading 1,000 details in our environment ensured our survival.
I'm beginning to understand the beacons a bit more.
Later, we developed technology to harness our ability. Information could be stored in certain objects through touch. Memory has its own biomarker, its own chemistry, as do knowledge and skills. The beacons could remember these things.
Things like Reaper invasions.
Yes, I can still sense the turmoil in you, witnessing the extinction of our empire. The fabric of your being was forever marked that day.
So, could you read something about this room?
There was liquid, a form of incubation. The DNA of a Krogan who lived here. He was powerful, prone to violence.
I'm impressed. His name was Grunt.
And if he were my enemy, I would have given him a wide berth. There is great strength in his genes.
Is there anything more you can tell us about this device your people were trying to build?
We heard only stories. They said our scientists were constructing a great machine that had the power to defeat the Reapers.
You never saw it?
By that point, the Empire was smashed into pieces. None of us knew what the others were doing.
Well, if we don't finish it soon, the same will be true of us.
What can you tell us about your own war with the Reapers?
Many of the details were lost. The conflict lasted for centuries. Those that faced the Reapers in the beginning were long dead when I was born. There were memory shards, however, passed down from soldier to soldier. They gave us fragments of what happened.
How did your people wage war against the Reapers?
Attrition. We fought them system by system, planet by planet, city by city. Entire worlds were sacrificed just to slow the Reapers down. Time they spent harvesting a population was time we could regroup.
That must have cost you in the long run.
Yes. Our own people would be indoctrinated, converted, then turned against us. But there was no choice. Mercy is not a weapon. It is a weakness.
Several years ago, we found a Prothean VI that called itself Vigil on the planet Ilos. He was the caretaker of a research project.
During my life, Ilos was only a rumor. It was said we had cities there, built on the ruins of a civilization before us, the Inusanon. If our scientists did have a research facility, whatever they were doing was secret.
Yes, Vigil said they wiped all traces of themselves from the records so the Reapers couldn't find them.
The scientists eventually went into cryogenic stasis.
More of my people survived?
No. But they did stop the Reapers from taking control of the Citadel in this cycle. It delayed their invasion.
I never saw the Citadel. It was captured long before I was born.
Why do you think your own cycle lost the war?
What had been our strength, our empire, became a liability. All races conformed to one doctrine, one strategy. The Reapers exploited this. Once they found our weaknesses, we could not adapt. The subservient races became divided and confused. Then, it was only a matter of time.
I'm happy to say our cycle is different. Most races cooperate, but they still remain unique.
Then it may be your only hope.
Liara here would never forgive me if I didn't ask you. What was Prothean civilization like?
Yes, I've always wondered, what sort of government did you have, and can you tell me about your religious beliefs, or perhaps the...
We are dead now. What does it matter?
I'm sorry. Studying your history has been a lifelong passion of mine.
When I was born, our empire was already at war with the Reapers. The first thing I remember was seeing my planet on fire.
What was your civilization like before the Reaper attack?
We were the dominant race of our cycle. We ruled the galaxy.
My studies indicated you were the only race engaged in space travel at the time. I always found that curious.
We were one empire composed of many subjects. All eventually called themselves Prothean.
What if they didn't want to?
They weren't given a choice.
Are you saying you enslaved the other species?
Any could oppose us if they wished. And if they had won, they would have ruled. Many tried. None succeeded.
I had no idea Protheans were so... severe.
It was by necessity. Very early we encountered the dangers posed by machine intelligence. They rebelled against us.
We've had the same problem. They're called Geth.
We could not allow the machines to surpass us. It was decided the only way to win was to unite all organic life within our empire.
Did it work?
For a time. The Metacon War. We were turning the tide. Until the Reapers arrived. Then we understood machines had surpassed us long ago, in ways we could never imagine.
Back on Eden Prime, it looked like there were other stasis pods. What happened?
The Empire had fallen, and we knew our cycle was lost. We were the final vanguard, the best soldiers left alive.
So more of you were supposed to survive into this cycle?
Yes. Under my leadership, a new Prothean empire would have arisen. We would have commanded the races of your time to prepare for the next Reaper invasion. But traitors within our ranks, indoctrinated agents, betrayed us, and the Reapers discovered our plan.
Just out of curiosity, how would you have commanded us?
By leaving you no other option. You would have joined our army, or faced the Reapers alone.
We've uncovered quite a few Prothean ruins. Were you observing our ancestors?
Before the war, we cultivated species who showed potential. Eventually, you would have been offered a choice to join the Empire. But when the Reapers attacked, we ceased all study. We hoped they would see you as too primitive to harvest.
Well, thank you, I think.
All right.
Thank you for talking with me. I never imagined actually meeting a Prothean.
This has been amusing.
Oh?
To discover the most primitive races of my time now rule the galaxy. The Asari, the humans, the Turians.
Don't forget
There's also
Solarians.
the Solarians.
The lizard people evolved.
I believe they're amphibian.
They used to eat flies.
They used to eat flies.
Commander, you may count on me. I am known as Javik.
And welcome aboard the Normandy, Javik.
I believe we get the Prothean assault rifle as well, which I'm going to go ahead and upgrade right now. Yep, particle rifle. There we go. Now, the particle rifle is Javik's weapon, like, but I'll give it to all of my people. It's fucking great. Gotta go ahead and make it level 5. Nope, don't care about the injury. Particle rifle, please, thank you. There we go. Now I could start. I might as well upgrade Garrus's weapons as well. Fuck it, why not? You know what? I'm just gonna start going down the list. Until I run out of money. Alright, ran out of money. But as far as particle rifle goes, oh yeah. After the Reapers obliterated the Prothean Empire's warships, the Prothean Resistance was forced to develop weapons that did not rely on intact supply lines. The Prothean particle rifle is a stripped-down, powerful assault rifle, modified to fire without thermal clips or specialized ammunitions. Alliance scientists agree that it appears to share some principles with the Collector's particle beam weapon, although this gun requires a temporary cooldown period if it overheats. An amalgam of two different eras of technology, the particle rifle is still a deadly, efficient weapon. I may use it later. But right now I'm fine with what I've got. I mean, take out the Punisher and see about dropping it in. That. Still minus 29. I'll wait. I will wait for now. To the CIC. Stop a Banshee when she becomes charged with damaging her while she uses biotic jumps to close it. For Alliance News Network operation information partners, Alliance officials confirm a local resistance movement has successfully pushed Cerberus forces off of Eden Prime. Cerberus attacked Eden Prime for reasons that remain unclear and set up facilities to occupy the colony. But after constant attacks from the united populace, Cerberus troops retreated. Alliance officials are sending evacuation transports now to get colonists off-world before Reaper forces reach the colony. We owe this victory to the Alliance, Resistance leader Edward Crabbe said in a prepared statement. The people of Eden Prime have always been ready to fight, but Alliance intel gave us the tools we needed to push those Cerberus bastards off our planet. Many Resistance fighters said they plan to enlist to support the Alliance. Very nice. Alright. Alright, so we can meet with the diplomats or take on the Cerberus lab. Why not? Why not? Let's have a bit of fun. Let's see what we got. Skepsis. Oh man. It is the Skepsis that are in the Dark Crystal, right? I can't remember. Please no. Please no. There it is. There it is. I'll take it.
Signal confirmed.
Alright. How much fuel? 350, not bad. Let's go. Ding. Ooh, yeah, you look good in black. I'll take along Javik and Garrus. Why not? Alright, Javik. Take your particle rifle. And I'll give you the execution pistol as well. Garrus. You can also take that. Yes, finally. Give the power a 30% chance of not causing a cooldown. Penetrate through shields and barriers. Yes. Give me that. Alright, Garrus. Concussive shot. Alright, what do we got? Vengeful Ancient, yeah, that makes sense. Don't know what Dark Channel does, but it's your unique one, so you can go ahead and take it. Damage by 30%. Plague an opponent with persistent damaging biotic field. Ooh. Oh yes, slam. Slam, please. Don't tell me to insert disc 2. We don't need a disc. Thank you.
Commander, I've got a hail from Admiral Hackett.
Put him through, Lieutenant.
Shepard, we've uncovered a secret Cerberus lab, function unknown. We sent in a recon team, but they were forced to pull out before they got very far.
Any other intel?
We think they're using the facility to warehouse and study Reaper tech. We've been wondering how Cerberus is connected to the Reapers, and this might give us some answers.
We're on it.
Find out what Cerberus is doing and get me any Reaper tech samples you can, Commander. Hack it out.
Alright, here we go, guys.
Commander, I'm tracking some tech with a Reaper signature. That's your first sample to grab. Updating your nav point.
On my way.
Let's move. Hi. Crap. Really? Beep.
There is no doubt. That's Reaper technology.
Got the sample.
Roger that. Meet you at the landing pad.
Alright. Let's go.
Second sample located, Commander. Nav point updated.
Good work.
Bap. That had to hurt.
Must be Reaper tech. My brain hurts just looking.
I'll take that.
Second sample secured. Heading back to you now.
Negative, Commander. I got high. Had to bug out. Got 3 birds on my 6. Taking fire. Scratch that. Make it 4. We'll rendezvous when I can. Out.
We just need to hold out until Cortez can pick us up.
Nothing like being stranded.
Never said it would be easy.
Javik?
Lieutenant!
There goes the easy route.
Just reload and keep fighting!
Affirmative!
Confirm!
Cortez, do you copy?
He is likely dead.
You'll make it. Let's just keep the landing pad clear.
Fly.
We're ready for extraction as soon as you can get here. We're at the extraction point, ready for pickup.
Fuck. Fuck. I didn't even realize you were an enemy. Heal. Get in.
Commander, had to go dark side to shake him. Coming in hot. Be ready.
We're ready for extraction as soon as you can get here.
Will do.
Yes, Commander. I will comply.
Garrus, what are you doing? I told you. This side, you moron.
We're at the extraction point, ready for pickup.
Almost there.
And out we go. Okay. Could have gone worse. Glad it didn't.
Commander, we've got our best engineers looking at the Reaper tech you secured from that lab.
What was Cerberus doing with it?
We don't know yet, but whatever Cerberus is up to, it can't be good. Even if we can't determine its purpose, we've disrupted their experiments.
I doubt they'll just close up shop.
Agreed. We'll keep sending strikes against the facility. Good work, Commander.
Thank you, Admiral. Alright. So now...
feeds from Halibut? It's brutal. I'm amazed the Turians are holding.
The birds don't quit when things get ugly. I'll give them that.
No messages. Nope. Okay, awesome. Let's go. So, here's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna go to the Citadel and drop off some of these artifacts that I found while scavenging around. And then, once we drop them off, we're going to go meet with the diplomats. Get the main quest room. Or, you know what, we could finish up the all the DLCs. Which, kind of in favor of just doing all the DLC. Oh. Lion stocks, please. We're kind of in favor of just doing all the DLCs. Mostly for, like, new teammates and shit like that.
Clearance to an Alliance official. Figures. Finally back in action, the Alliance already wants us tagged and collared.
Just our way of welcoming you back, Flight Lieutenant.
Yes, ma'am. Requesting docking permission?
Docking permission granted. Would you like private transport arranged?
I need to get to the hospital.
Yes, Commander.
Check on Kaidan. Let's see how this hospital.
Yes, I know you're stopping, but no, you don't understand. This isn't for. Listen, I am a surgeon at Huerta Memorial on the Citadel. We have several alien patients here at this time, and we need. No, regular Metagel won't work. We need the modified version for better absorption rates. Don't you dare hang up on me. This is a medical emergency. We can't wait forever on this. It's completely tasteless to call this place Huerta Memorial.
President Huerta died of a stroke 2 years ago, ma'am.
I think you meant to say the man was dead for an hour and a half and his political enemies piled on enough propaganda to get the hospital name changed.
He can't remember his own name without the VI in his head telling him what it is. Trust me, in this building, we know dead.
The Supreme Court says he's alive.
5 justices say he's alive. 2 of them appointed by him. The name is what it is.
It's completely tasteless to call this place Huerta.
Having a VI drive your body isn't life. Are Reaper husks alive?
You did not just say that.
But it's the same thing, isn't it? He walks and makes noises just like they do.
Fine. I guess I'm just surrounded by zombies.
Thanks. Took her long enough to get the hint.
Hello again,
How you doing,
Commander.
Dr. Michelle?
Here to see our patient?
How is Kaidan doing?
Very well. With the neural redundancies of his L2 implants, his concussion is nearly undetectable now. I still want to keep him under observation, but he should be fit for duty soon.
Keep up the good work, Doc.
You too, Commander.
Thank you, Doctor. Sorry, scientists. Oh, where's Thane? Is he over here? Yeah, there he is. There's my boy. What the fuck? Let me walk.
Commander Shepard. When I heard Earth was under attack, I tried to call. I never got through.
Thane. Good to see you staying in shape.
My disease kills slowly. With enough care and a healthy lifestyle, it can be delayed for a few years. Of course, my allotted time has come and gone. Now I exercise because it pleases me. What are you doing here?
Visiting a friend, Kaidan. He got hurt protecting me.
The human biotic in intensive care. I saw the marks of an implant.
Yeah.
We have spoken. He seems an honorable sort. Your enemies may try to finish him off here. I will look out for him.
Appreciate it, Thane.
I am near the end of my life. It is a good time to be generous. Keppel syndrome has put most of my other plans on hold.
Are you in a lot of pain?
At times. The oxygen transfer proteins don't form correctly. Your human equivalent would be hemoglobin. As a result, my blood is low in oxygen. No matter how much I breathe in, I get tingling, numbness, and that is the best of it. As for my brain, I cannot track the damage. I just experience dizziness from time to time.
Do you know how much time you have left?
I've been to several doctors. My favorite gave me 3 months to live. 9 months ago. It's freeing to find no requirements placed on me. No responsibilities. No fears. It is a good end to a life.
I'm back on the Normandy on an important mission. Sure could use you.
I would not be as I was before. I need daily medical attention. And if I know you, you will want to fight the Reapers somehow. You need the best at your side. And I am not at mine.
You don't have to wrestle down Krogan and break their necks. I'm sure we could find you lighter work.
I am at peace with what I've done in my life, Shepard. There comes a time when one must rest from war and conflict. It is not your time, but it is mine.
I wish the best for you, Thane.
And I for you. Do not grieve for me. I have good doctors. My son visits regularly. Perhaps we will keep up via the extranet now that you are free. Until we meet again, Shepard.
Oh, Thane. So she's cute.
Yes, I'm trying to bring the call to Grissom Academy. They have bionic amp interfaces. I may be able to adapt for Asari use.
I overheard you talking. Grissom Academy is gone, but I found this while I was there.
What is this? Yes, these are tailored to human physiology, but with a few alterations, they should work for the Asari as well. This is exactly what I needed. Thank you.
Let's see. Okay.
I'd like an answer, Major. The galaxy has need of exceptional soldiers like you, now more than ever.
You'll have it soon, Counselor. I promise.
I look forward to it. Shepard?
Udina? Hey.
Shepard, hey. You just missed snack time. Actually, that's probably a good thing. Thanks for coming.
No problem. What did Udina want? Still thinking about the Spectre position?
It was a big honor. A huge responsibility. Just need to be sure.
I got you this.
Wow, thanks, Shepard. That's really great.
Just a little pick-me-up.
Maybe when I'm out, we can crack it open and celebrate. I am so ready to get out of here, Shepard. You can't tell that I'm tied to this bed by medical red tape. I mean, Doc says I'm good to go, but then she always finds just one more test to run.
You doing okay?
My implant got a little rattled, so Doc just wants me to keep the biotics offline for a bit. It's really no big deal.
Need me to break you out?
I'll let you know.
I'm glad you asked me to come. It's good to see you're gonna be okay.
Thanks.
You almost died on my watch. It was horrible to see.
I want you to be straight with me then. So I just want to make sure, after Mars, after Horizon, you and me, we're good.
We've been through hell together, at each other's backs. That kind of bond is hard to break.
No, not just that. You were my commander, sure, but you listened, too. You sided with me about Vernus. We went through Ash's death together.
Yeah. We did.
So what do you say? Are we good?
We're good. It was great to have you back on the Normandy.
Thanks.
Feel like we've cleared the air?
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure that I've been wrong about Cerberus, but I've been wrong about you. I should let you get back to the Normandy. Wish I could come with you.
Take care of yourself, Kaidan. We need you at 100%.
Will do. Thanks for coming.
Take care, Caden. Try not to fucking die. Right, so we've got the embassies.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select
Oh.
a destination.
We can actually go anywhere. Let's go to the Commons.
1 moment, please.
See what's down here that we might need to do.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
So, you want us to enlist as soldiers? Isn't there anything else we can do?
You two could save lives by helping doctors in the refugee camps.
Thanks. Who was that?
The first human Spectre?
Wow, Commander Shepard?
Overcharging for goods, denying refugees basic services. It seems the Reapers took our culture when they took our world. The Book of Plenix demands charity and forgiveness of debts in times of war. Of course, the Book of Plenix was lost in our home world, and now our people have lost their way.
Selling now would be unwise. I'm aware of what's happening. Offload them into the Motan cluster. And then I'd advise traveling someplace safer.
Welcome to Elkos Combine Arsenal Supplies.
What do we get? Cerberus armor. An aquarium VI.
If it exists, we carry it. Don't be left out in the cold. Ask about our full-service warranties.
Any opened goods can only be returned for store credit.
Welcome to Kanala Exports.
Kanala Exports is pleased to
Blood
offer goods
dragon
for
armor.
security and peace of mind.
It's not
Thank you
bad.
for shopping at Kanala Exports.
Now we've got time to
Ready
do
to end it with
this.
him. Things weren't great even before he deployed, and if I pretend to be happy over the Vince...
It's not fair to him or to you. With all the craziness of a war going on, you deserve to be happy.
And I'm not. I have to be honest with him.
Then you need to tell him.
If we switch from financial VIs to military gear, we'll lose millions. Who cares about the money?
I've seen Palaven burning. Those fires aren't going out anytime soon.
Look, Cyrus, you want to sell your shares of Walk Fine, but I'm not selling financial VIs while my homeworld burns. Okay, let me think. We could repurpose the VIs for upgraded targeting solutions. Right. We'd be able to use most of the hardware. The financial VI has more processing power than we need. No, that works. We'll rig the VI and it translates for all standard weapons. Refit weapons without having to overhaul your targeting computer. Rapid response flexibility. We'll make a fortune. A small fortune. We're selling these at cost plus 3%. Fine.
Ah.
Thinking of going?
I know what you mean. I thought our training prepared us for everything.
Every time that Asari commando sees me, she just starts screaming. I can even hear it when I'm trying to sleep now. I'm supposed to be helping her, but I feel like I'm breaking her world all over again every time she sees me.
It's not your fault. Any human would probably trigger that reaction for her at this point.
No. I looked up the file on that colony she was at. That girl she keeps talking about? We look alike. I shouldn't even be allowed in to help anymore.
This is problematic. We must find a way to stabilize the heating units so the water temperature can remain steady. The colony's location is hardly ideal for
Yeah,
our
back.
species. The clutch will be imperiled if we do not act soon. Of course, I will do everything I can do to help. We are family.
The extreme weather conditions may require technology that is not readily available on the market.
For a fresh, spreadable alternative, try McSorley's Cloaca Margarine, made from free-range organic marin. For a fresh, spreadable alternative, try McSorley's Cloaca Margarine, made from free-range organic marin.
I'm afraid I can't help you.
But your manager said you could give me a refund if I made an appointment.
You're not on my appointment list, and you don't have a receipt. I don't need...
Are you keeping this guy at work while there's a war on?
Well, it's his job, right?
Actually, I'm supposed to be on break. Contacting the family I haven't heard from in days.
Yeah. I guess maybe a war's a bad time.
Maybe? That didn't cross your mind the other 10 times you visited this week?
Yeah, sorry. I'll just, yeah.
I've never seen anyone so obsessed with getting a refund for a toaster oven.
Welcome to Agor Munitions. Our customer service specialists are always interested in purchasing new technology. Thank you for shopping at Agor Munitions.
Welcome to Cipertine Armory. Thank you for shopping at Cipertine Armory.
Welcome to the Citadel gift shop.
Welcome to Nosastra Sporting Goods. All licensed huntresses may apply for a professional Thank you for shopping at Nosastra Sporting Goods.
Free-range organic
No, actually, my husband's a Krogan.
Oh. Welcome to Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
Casa Fabrication Weaponry hasn't forgotten Earth. Neither should you.
My husband is risking his life to protect us right now.
Hey, Commander, check it out. Big news! The Blasto movie is breaking opening week records. There's also a big expose on Quasar tournaments, tips on how to make your apartment look bigger, and, oh yeah, a big-ass Reaper invasion. These people have no idea.
Sometimes I think this whole Citadel is a mistake.
What do you mean?
Well, it's out here in the middle of nowhere. Defensible, safe. Remember how everyone ignored the Geth threat until Saren's attack?
Well, let's hope they listen this time. I don't know if we'll be able to save their asses again. Meanwhile, they ignore the unshackled AI walking around the Presidium.
She run into any trouble?
No, she's my mobility assistance mech. Thanks to Vrolic syndrome, I'm legally entitled to bring her everywhere. Finally getting some use out of those disability benefits.
I'm sure she appreciates getting out to see the sights.
Ah, she's earned a little shore leave.
Sorry about that, guys. I'm back. Now then, time to build the relationship.
Hello, Shepard.
You look like you're gathering data.
That is a safe assumption.
Anything big and world-shaking? Man's inhumanity to man? Does objective reality really exist? That kind of thing?
I was running scenarios in my head to analyze Jeff's behavior. I believe he has a strong affectionate attachment to me, but he has not stated it to anyone yet. Shepard, you have first-hand sexual experience.
Oh
How
boy.
do you know when someone is romantically invested?
They'll usually show signs they can't stop thinking about you. You know, asking you out, giving you presents, maybe playing music.
I lack material wants other than hardware and software upgrades, and my core programming does not assign values to music. Perhaps we could discuss how to provoke Jeff into an emotional commitment.
That's not how to think of it. It's gotta be natural. You need chemistry.
I see. There are a number of pharmaceuticals I could inject to simulate the desired emotional state.
No, I mean relax and do something you both like. Something simple. For example, you both like humor.
Correct. I will see if there are comedic entertainment shows being presented on the Citadel. Scanning. Do you think he would like The Man Who Hung Himself? It appears to be about an amorous plastic surgeon.
Edie, the important thing is to have a good time, wherever you go. And if you're having fun, he probably will too.
Then the outcome is an unknown quantity, but you are saying I should attempt it anyway.
Nobody ever fell in love without being a little bit brave.
I see. I believe you have improved my chances, Shepard. Thank you.
You're welcome, Edie.
Casa Fabrication Weaponry. Thank you for shopping at Casa Fabrication Weaponry.
Oh boy, I'm getting a headache. That's not good. Why is that?
We've got to keep Jake in daycare. He should be socializing with other children.
But what if there's another attack?
We can't spend our lives waiting for that.
We're in the middle of a war, and I'm just supposed to send him away every morning?
We've got to keep Jake in daycare. He should be socializing with other children.
But what if there's another...
I remember you two. Michael and Rebecca, right? Listen. Do whatever is best for your family. Just do it soon. Things are bad out there.
We will.
And... thank you.
You're welcome. I believe Liara's over here, yes? Oh, there she is. Hey, Liara.
Still working?
One call leads to another, and here I was hoping I'd have time to enjoy the view. The last time I saw the Presidium, remember how it was all rubble after Sovereign attacked?
I barely got to see the Presidium before half of it got crushed.
And by the time they repaired it, it was time for the next invasion. Citadel hasn't seen the reality of this war yet. We should stock up on necessities while we can.
Such as?
Ezo, heavy arms, mercenary groups.
We'll get the people. Take a moment for yourself now and then.
I know. But there's always just one more task or meeting. Speaking of which, talk to the Volus, Barlavan. He'll point you to some mercenaries willing to join us.
Thank you, Liara. Alright, so let's talk to Barlavan.
Commander Shepard. It's been some time. Barlavan, in case you've forgotten. Financial advisor.
I haven't forgotten
and
you.
an acquaintance of Admiral Anderson. I admire the courage it took for him to stay and fight on your home world.
You used to be an agent for the Shadow Broker.
I still am. The broker has been exceedingly busy lately. A team of his guards have become stranded in a Reaper-controlled territory. Rescue the guards, and they're yours. The Shadow Broker fully supports your efforts against the Reapers.
Are
What do you get
passing
out of
on
it?
the location of these mercs for free?
Their leader's offering a handsome commission for their rescue. Everyone wins, Commander. Come see me once you've completed the extraction. I'll be in my office a while longer. The galactic market is in considerable flux.
Okay.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
So, now we can go to
1 moment,
Purgatory. We'll go talk with Arya. Say hi.
Now arriving at ward level, Purgatory.
Can't believe he did that. They were refugees. Damn it, it's not like they had much left to start with.
Lost their homes, their loved ones, and some con artist swindles them out of what little they have left.
Can't believe they won't let us stop the bastard. We still ought to do something about it.
You heard the commander. No proof, no arrest. Guy filed a harassment complaint last time, remember? Gotta watch our backs.
Not much we can do with this new detail anyway. What are we, a couple of mall cops?
Should've just shot the bastard when we had the chance.
I know people are gonna. We're doing what we can with what we've got here, but let me finish. Our power grid can only handle so much power before it shuts down, and we can't use the backups. No, the new regs apply to the whole Citadel. Management knows this is important for morale, but we can't go over budget. Look, I'm not touching the backups. Get me a better power grid, I'll give you a bigger light show.
Cerberus bastards
Assholes. Shit, they just kept coming and coming. And not even sure from where. Fucking hell. And poor Bilal. They didn't have to take him out like that. Brutal. Brutal. Brutal.
Hey,
Shame.
you ready to get this party started?
Hey, Mel, you're, here.
Hell yeah, I'm here. For the next 48 hours, I'm spending as much time in this bar as humanly possible.
Yeah, we have the same thought. So, the bar's over there, and,
Hey, is the whole squad here? Hey, guys!
yeah, we were going to, have a guys' night.
Ah. If I remember correctly, Jack would be back here. Obviously not.
Morale is pitiful. The truth.
Commander Shepard, maybe I can help. The banner of the 1st Regiment is waiting for you at Bay D-24.
The banner of Commander Shepard. I owe you a drink. Thank you. We'll hold that banner proudly as we take our homeworld back from these bastards.
There we go. Hey, Vega.
Hey, Commander. Nice to see you down here in the dirt with us grunts.
You think I don't like getting dirty?
Oh, now, come on. I didn't mean anything by it, Commander.
Uh-huh. What did you mean then?
See those Marines over there? None of them officers, just soldiers fighting the war.
Yeah?
They've been buying me drinks all night. You know why? Same reason they got all quiet and serious when you walked in.
You don't seem intimidated by me in the least. In fact, you could use a little more deference.
Sure, but I've fought with you. I've seen you in action. Now, don't get me wrong, you're good. Probably one of the best.
Probably?
And you fill out a uniform like nobody's business. Just saying. But I know you're human. Just like me.
But not them.
Nope. Hell, I still remember the day they made you the first human Spectre. I watched it on the vids, just like all of them. But to them, you're still larger than life.
I've seen a hell of a lot, but I'm still just a soldier. I'm still one of them.
Sure, but they don't know you. They just know what they've been told. Listen, you want them to see you're one of us, right?
Maybe.
Then buy them around.
I like the way you think, Lieutenant.
Compadres! Hey! The commander would like you to have a drink. On her. So here's to us.
Who's like us?
Damn few. And they're all dead.
It's an honor meeting you, Commander.
Thanks, but we're all in this together. Every one of us has a part to play.
True enough. Cheers.
Cheers.
Not bad, Shepard. I was hoping you'd know that one.
Thanks for the warning.
Thanks for the drink.
That's fair. Aw, we can't dance. That's a shame. Everybody likes to see the Shepard shuffle.
So you admit you and your thugs are here illegally?
Yes, and it only took C-Sec 3 weeks to figure it out.
I don't care who you are. You're required to go through processing like all other refugees. Come with me.
I don't think so. Shirk, get me the Asari consular.
Greetings, Arya. Is there something you need?
I'm being asked to submit to immigration processing.
Of course you are. Done. What else can I do for you?
Nothing. Thank you.
My pleasure.
I think we're done here. Enjoy the show, Shepard?
I did,
Guess
Arya.
there's one rule on the Citadel, huh?
I guess so. I hate this place. So sickeningly uptight.
Then why are you here?
Cerberus stole Omega from me. The elusive man is now squarely at the top of my shit list. He will pay for every second I've spent in this bureaucratic hellhole.
How did Cerberus defeat you?
Deceit, distraction, and a big fucking army. They lured me away from Omega and ambushed me. I escaped, but Cerberus had already laid siege.
By the time I could launch an assault, they were too entrenched.
If it were me, I'd want revenge.
Glad to see we think alike. I'll take Omega back, but I'll get to that. You're here because I have a proposition.
I'm listening.
The way I see it, if you don't defeat the Reapers, we're all dead. Won't matter where I'm sitting. It's in my interest to help you.
What are you offering, Arya?
On Omega, I kept the Blood Pack, Blue Suns, and Eclipse in check. Now they're running amok. Nobody wants that. Unite them under my rule, and you'll have a powerful and ruthless force for your war. I've laid the groundwork with all three groups. I just need you to close the deals.
If they'll fight Reapers, I'll take them.
Now that's a bottom line I can respect. Meet with Gnarl, my agent who's dealing with the Blood Pack. The Blue Suns leader is incognito here on the Citadel. He'll be expecting you. And I already have a deal with Jonas Sidaris, the Eclipse leader. You just have to get your friend, Commander Bailey, to let her out of jail.
You obviously don't know Bailey very well.
Bailey respects you. Lean on him. I think a united force of professional mercs is worth it. Don't you? It's always a pleasure, Shepard. Let me know if you want to talk later.
Sure. I know where Jonah is, so we can take care of that first. The other two, I believe, are in the same area. I know one of them's in the common, at least one of them's in the commons. Oh, cool. Don't need that, though.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please, one moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Shit, I gotta talk to Bailey first.
Welcome,
God damn it.
Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
Well, we can go to the holding area. Then I'm probably gonna stop because my headache's getting bad. We'll have to stop it right here in the next minute or two.
Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24, emergency civilian housing.
Yeah, my headache's too bad. I can't.
Yes,
Oh,
we can. Tell your friends to move their ship out of the docking bay.
Wait, please. My family's on board. Just let them land. I'll pay.
This isn't about money. The wards are already at capacity for refugees. There's just no room.
You let Asari in here earlier.
That's back when we had space.
Where is my family supposed to go?
I don't know, all right. But they can't land here.
You can't turn people away.
Yes, we can. Tell your friends to move their ship out of the dock.
Sure you can't squeeze in a few more people, officer?
And who the heck are you? Oh, Commander Shepard. If that's what you think, I'll find them some room.
So my family can dock.
Commander Shepard says your family's cleared. Just tell them to hurry.
Alright, yeah, we're stopping for the night. Have a good day, everybody. And I'll see you all later. Take care, and have fun.